front of the hotel that I just checked out of and had a pretty good breakfast. You can see this nice line of 911s and Caymans and just everything that makes Porsche. Unfortunately, I will not be driving these down to our next destination, which is Leipzig, and that is the location of the Porsche factory where they make the Panamera and whatnot. I'm not going to drive this, but I will be driving something else, so here's what that is. So I'm here in the underground parking garage, and here are our cars. They're brand new Porsche Cayenne Turbo S's. These are 570 horsepower, 4.8 liter V8 with twin turbo. And yeah, we're going to be driving these down to Leipzig to the Porsche factory. And yeah, I'll let you know how it is. This is not a bad way to start a morning. Let's step inside. All right. It's very quiet in here. This is Mate.
Hey.
Used to write for Jalopnik. Now he writes for Road and Track. He is stationed out in
Budapest.
In Budapest. Yeah. So it's not exactly America, but
Almost.
Almost. All right. So here's the Cayenne Turbo S. We have the key, which sort of looks like a little. Look, it's a car. That's nice.
Is that supposed to be Panamera?
I don't know. I think it's maybe Panamera. I don't know. Who knows? So this is a Le Mans style start. It's on the left side. You put it in there, and then do you turn it? Oh, yes, you do. Let's light this candle. Confirm. So smash cut to driving in Berlin. This is German traffic, and as you see, there's a lot of little cars. There's a lot of we just saw a Skoda Yeti. There's Volkswagen Polos, some compact and subcompact cars, and we're here in this huge SUV with a 4.8 liter V8 with twin turbos in it, just sitting in traffic, burning fossil fuels and trying to make America great again. So we have gotten on the highway, and I have the car in Sport Plus. I'm engaging manual mode, and we're doing about 100, I don't know, let's say 110 kilometers an hour, but this V8 does want to rev, it does want to go. I don't want to give it too much gas just because I don't know what the cop situation is like, but let's see what it sounds like going down a few gears. So I went down from 8th to 5th, and let's give it a little gas. Ooh. That's nice. All right. So that was up to 200 kilometers an hour. I don't know what that is. Probably about 120 miles an hour, which would be jail time in Virginia for sure. But we're in Germany, so. And this is just my hearsay. You're not seeing any speedometers. So if the cops want to contest that, then they'll have to prove it in court. So we have some road in front of us, and actually we don't have any road in front of us anymore because a Volkswagen Passat, probably a small displacement diesel, just overtook me, and he's accelerating. I feel a little bit emasculated, honestly, but let's see if we can catch up to him very quickly. Ooh. Wow.
I would say that's the ass.
Yeah, that's that's acceleration. That's not bad. Not bad. Like I always say, it's not bad, but it's really fucking good. This car is about 160 grand starting out. This is a Turbo S. I think this is a 2014, 2015.
Yeah.
It has about 23,000 kilometers on it, which is a little weird considering that it's Porsche that gave us this car. But maybe they want a comparison test because we are going to be driving something on the Porsche track later on today. But it's still, even though it is a little bit old, and this is not the newest generation. I mean, they just rolled out the Panamera yesterday. But this is a really beautiful car. It's a great performing car, and it sounds awesome. I don't know what transmission is in this car. It has a 8-speed. I don't believe it's a PDK, but it does have paddle shifters that are quite responsive. Don't know what the shift time is, but seems pretty damn fast to me. So Porsche, you're doing a good job. So we are tailing another Cayenne Turbo S, and we are going through some nice farmland in Germany, and this is a beautiful day. There's some horses on the right. There's just these endless fields on the left, and we just came off the highway doing about 250 kilometers an hour, which is, you know, in American speak, that's about 156 miles an hour. And this car does not give a crap about how fast you go. It just does not skip a beat. It's especially built for this kind of stuff, just bruising the Autobahn to no end. So yeah, I hope we get to Leipzig. We might pull over. I'm gonna let Mate drive because he needs to experience this for himself. And when we get to Leipzig, or Leipzig, how they pronounce it, I'll update you then. So this is the designated driver stopover. We're switching drivers, but I figured I'd give you a little walk around tour of the Cayenne Turbo S. And there she is. Isn't she a beaut? It's actually not black. It's like this bluish tint. It's a very dark blue, but I like it a lot. All right, we're opening up the hood, and there's that 4.8 liter V8 twin turbo. But this is more of a conventional turbo system. I don't think the actually, are the turbos? No, the turbos are down there. So there's one down there and one down there. And in the new Panamera, they're just kind of in the middle. But this is a very, very nice performing engine. Sounds a little diesel-y right now.
Direct injection for you.
Yeah, direct injection. Yeah, it's not a bad engine at all. It's about 570 horsepower, about the same torque, and you feel every single horse. So if we go around, I don't want to get into the street too much. Going around the side, see, it's has pretty nice profile, especially for an SUV. I like the accents on the tailpipes here. This is a beautiful looking car. Again, the MSRP on this, I think it starts around $158,000, but with the options installed, it probably gets close to 200. I imagine if you get really, really crazy with it. Let me go around the side so it's not so glary. So these seats are quite comfortable. We've been in here for about an hour, and yeah, I mean, these are pretty much SUV seats. They're not anything you'd find in like a 911, but and they're not ventilated. I imagine that would be an option, but it's not an option ticked here. But the color is nice. It's very subdued. It's very German, and the center console is adorned with lots of carbon fiber accents and lots of buttons. You have the climate control here for the left and right for the driver and passenger. Nice touchscreen display. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but it gets the job done. And going down here, here's all your modes. Right now we're in Sport Plus because we want to go really, really fast. And you have your off-road modes because we're not going to be...
I tell you what, we are leaking something.
We are?
Yeah.
We're leaking something. Are you sure it's not just the air conditioner? Okay, let's see. So Mate says we might be leaking something. I think that might be the air conditioner, but
Well, let's hope.
let's see. No, that's the air conditioner. It might also be the windshield wiper nozzles. because I just sprayed the windshield. But yeah, I don't think, no, we're not leaking anything. I think that's normal. I think it's just condensation from the air conditioner system.
Quite a lot of it.
Yeah, no, it is a lot, but then again, it is a big car. If you step back a bit, it's not a I'm gonna say not a bad looking car. It is a quite good looking car. I'm not really an SUV guy, but if I was, I'd probably give this thing a consideration. I mean, look at those brakes. Those are rear brakes, and this dwarfs pretty much any brakes on the front of like any sports car I've ever seen. And it gets even bigger on the front. Look at that. Holy crap. This looks like a 8-piston, or it might be some really big 6-piston, but these are dinner plates. It's like a large pizza that you'd get at Domino's. It's just absolutely insane. And you have those really nice LED lights. I don't think we have these in America. You know, this cool little bug just hanging out here. Yeah, I don't think we have these in America, but they're astonishing to see, and you can see them pretty well in the daytime. All right, I think it's time to get on the road because we do have a really tight schedule. But yeah, Mate's gonna drive, and I'll give you an update when I can. So we were driving, and we noticed this little gem hanging out in a German, looks like a carport. And look at that. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. That is a Trabant wagon, and I've never seen one before. I mean, I saw my first Trabant yesterday, but it's just that is so cool, and it looks like it's in great shape. Yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. That's so awesome. Germany is awesome. So we have hit a bit of a roadblock because there is a river in the way. So there's a ferry that we have to take, and as you can see, there's Porsches as far as not as far as the eye can see, but as far as this road goes. And that Boxster sounds freaking awesome. Check that out. Look at this thing. That is a beautiful car. But yeah, we're just going to be going over this ferry. Probably a little bit of an issue for the lowered cars like this one, but for our Cayenne Turbo, I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park. So we are on this ferry. It's just a few minutes, but it covers this river. Mate's driving right now. And I think this ferry got a bit more expensive now that there are all these brand new Porsches nestled on it. We have a Macan, we have a 911 Cabrio. I don't know if that's a turbo or not. I don't think it is. And then we have another Cabrio up there. And oh, now we're moving. Maybe they shouldn't have put the really heavy cars in the back. That's gonna be weird. Yeah, we're officially moving now. It's a little bit weird. We have no control.
We can power through. It's fine.
We can power through. We have an off-road vehicle. But while we're here, I'm gonna go over some of the options of this car. So we have Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus. This is for the suspension settings. We've had it in Sport Plus. If you put it in Comfort, it just makes everything a little bit wallowy. You still feel all the bumps. It's not very comfortable. So Sport Plus is probably where you want to be. Sport Plus for the engine. This makes the revs a little bit more happy, a little bit more dynamic, as Porsche would say. Makes throttle response a little better. And yeah, it's at its lowest setting right now, so it's more aerodynamic and flow through the air like a salmon going upstream. We have the stop-start system off because that shit sucks. Traction control off because that shit sucks. And yeah, that's basically it. You want to put it in this. This is M for motherfucker. And yeah, you can have more or less of a motherfucker. So it's actually manual, and you can actually row through the gears via these nice little paddles right here. And this is an 8-speed automatic. I don't think it's a PDK, I think it's just a regular automatic transmission, but it's fast enough.
And you have a blank button there.
And you have a blank button. This is the button that reminds you that you should have worked a little bit harder. So that's a should have worked harder button. And that's basically it. Yeah, you can press it as hard as you want. It's you should have still worked a little harder.
It's for your upgrades.
It's for upgrades that will never ever come. I do like this carbon fiber, even though I don't think there's a point of having finished carbon fiber in a car that weighs 5,000 pounds. Yeah, this doesn't really make any sense to me. But just because it doesn't make sense to me doesn't mean that there's no market for it. And this car is $160,000. I certainly wouldn't buy it, but you know, I'm not going to knock anyone who does.